This is gonna be a weird one. Sports games, very common to video game consoles. Here I have a whole stack of the most random ones I could find that I already have. I am also going to include 2 more that I'm sitting right next to. Let's start with the one that started it all. Not really, but whatever. It's one of the games in this, okay? It's not the whole thing. This is an Atari 2600 10 games in one cartridge made for the Atari 2600 Plus. This is the one that came packaged with it, I think. You can see it says copyright 2023. And on the back you can switch between the different games using the little thing here. One of these games is Real Sports Volleyball. I can't imagine Real Sports Volleyball is any good at all, but it just goes to show you how much of a desire there was to not actually play sports games and instead make it play on a video game console. It's been a desire for quite a long time. I don't know why, I really don't know why, but everyone just wants to do it. I'm just gonna pick this up in the order I have it in, so it's not gonna make any sense. Here is Mario Golf 64, or Mario Golf, as it's known in the rest of the world. Mario Golf it's like any other golf game, but it's got Mario in it, which makes it slightly more interesting, and not necessarily, but this is one of the first few games that had random characters you already know play sport, which is kind of common now. I mean, it's very common with Mario, but I feel like this era is kind of what started that whole revolution. Instead of just making a generic sports game, why don't we chuck a character we already know into it, and then it becomes like 10 times more interesting. That's Mario Golf. It's okay. This is actually, funnily enough, the only Mario sports game on the Nintendo 64 I don't think I've played. I've played other Mario Golf games. I just haven't played this one, or the GameCube one, and I have the GameCube one as well. I haven't played either of them. I don't know why. I'll get to them. Tennis. This is tennis for the Famicom. It plays like tennis. It's okay, you know. Mario is the referee. Fun fact about this game is if you play it on a Famicom, I'm gonna have to do a lot of testing here. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Come with me, guys. Have a look. This is a really fun thing you can do. Now, I think this works on an NES top loader as well, if you have the NES versions of this game. If you have a copy of Super Mario Bros. And tennis, you can unlock a lot of things. There we go. Here's Super Mario Bros. On the Famicom. And we're just gonna play it for a bit. You know how it be. Beat the first level, I guess. Do a bit of jumping, do a bit of messing around. Okay, now that we're here, you know what you need to do now is hop down here. You see the Famicom? Now what you're gonna need to do, it's still running, you can still hear it. Eject it. Get your copy of tennis. You're gonna chuck it in. And you're gonna press reset. And you're gonna play some tennis. You might be thinking, okay. Whoops. And then you're like, oh yeah, it's tennis, it's boring. So then you get sick of it. So then you go back down here. We're gonna wanna eject it. He was still running, by the way. Then you chuck Mario back in. Gonna wanna press reset. Mario appears. And then you're gonna wanna get your Famicom controller and press A and start. And then you play World X. I'm playing World X1. This is World 8-4. It's just gonna infinitely loop, I imagine. Like, instead of being it's just gonna go back to... Yeah. So you can either be in an infinite loop and keep running till the end, I imagine. Or you can go on a pipe and kill yourself. They're your 2 options. Because I imagine... Oh no, we actually may have the entirety of World 8-4 here. Okay. You're really implying that I'm good enough at this game to be able to beat World 8-4 on my first try. You see, there's the fish, and you keep running, and then we're at the final guy, the final hammer bro. See, I'm not good at World 8-4. I'm gonna, you know what, I'll beat it. I'll beat it, guys. I'll beat it, don't worry. So, I wonder who's gonna be the end. Oh, it's Peach. Oh yeah, because it's World 8-4. But Peach says, but you are the princess, though. What is she talking about? And then it just freezes. So that's really cool. That doesn't make any sense. I assume if you press start, no. If you press A, B, B. Oh, but then, if you look up there, you can change between all the worlds now. Just in case you wanted to. I don't know. I'm not you. Let's go back to the video at hand. A classic road on the Super Famicom. This came with my copy of Super Mario Kart and my Super Famicom itself. Do you think I've played it? No, I don't want it. It's made by Victor. Who's Victor? I don't know who Victor is. It's a horse racing game. That's about as much information as I know. So if you have any more information, keep me posted. Anyway, you can't talk about sports games without talking about the king. FIFA 12. Wow. I don't know if this is a good one or not. I think it's one of the good ones though. So this is a series that's been going on for, you know, centuries. Technically it's over though, because now it's FC. But it's a soccer game. It's a generic soccer game. If you want to access the online play, you type in that funny code. It came out during that era. It's just a game. You play soccer or football in it. And that's kind of all you do in these games. And this isn't the only games that are like this. Because there's also the American football equivalent, Madden. This is Madden 16. Or the basketball equivalent, NBA 2K7. There's other equivalents too. There's WWE. And then there's other sports games that aren't yearly. These are the yearly ones. This one's featuring Michael B. Jordan. Like, that is serious. Wow. Michael B. Jordan. Now including the Australian Boomers. Wow. NBA 2K, I know now, is apparently just full of ads, which is crazy. Madden, does anybody actually play these ones? Be honest with me. And then FIFA, that's the one that people play, isn't it? I don't know. You're really asking the wrong person about opinions on these games. I bought a lot of these as stunt double copies because they were like $1 for a video that isn't out yet. So you'll find out eventually, okay? Everybody's Golf. If I remember correctly, I think these games are made by the Mario Golf developers, but I might be wrong. But they're very similar to Mario Golf. It's just got humans, which funnily enough, this Mario Golf also has humans in it. But this one's just the humans, but it's still the you know, playful fun times. I don't know. What do you want me to say about Everybody's Golf 4? And then we have the Kings, but not the Kings, more like the Kings side pieces, because we have Mario Superstar Baseball, otherwise known as Super Mario Stadium Miracle Baseball, and Super Mario Strikers, otherwise known as Super Mario Strikers. These are the interesting Mario sports games. This one's very interesting because they haven't made an entry in the series since the Wii, but I like them. Also, the Wii one didn't come out in Australia or Europe, and then this one did, but it sold no copies, which is probably why they didn't sell the Wii one here. So whatever. Super Mario Strikers, on the other hand, has an entry on the GameCube, the Wii, and the Switch, and nobody likes the Switch one. I haven't played it, so I don't have an opinion on it. But people love the GameCube one and the Wii entry. It's very interesting that these two games are the ones that got sequels on the Wii, but there wasn't a Mario Tennis on the Wii, there was just the port of the GameCube one. And there was no Mario Golf on the Wii at all. Like, all of these games but Super Mario Strikers were also playable in Wii Sports, so I kinda get it. At the same time, it probably would have just been cool to you know, have new entries in these sports series. And they had a bit of, you know, down period and up period, whatever. But the GameCube ones are honestly probably the best ones in all 4 of the major Mario sports games series. I have played both baseball games. Couldn't honestly tell you much of the difference between them. I haven't played this one yet, so I can't give you an opinion on that one. Haven't played the GameCube Golf yet, but the GameCube Tennis, really good. I've played the Wii one mainly, but the I think I've played the GameCube one. There's also NBA Street V3 and SSX on Tour, which are two sports games that have Mario in it, but they're not Mario games per se. And they're fun too. I don't know. I like the NBA Street one with Mario because it just kind of feels very chaotic. And that's my sports games. Clearly, the best one is Real Sports Volleyball on the Atari 2600.